Good morning. This is Sensei Monkey, and I'm posting a video on my YouTube channel. I have to do a report on the newseum, and I need to upload a video. So I'm like, hey, I want to kill two birds with one stone. You may be thinking to yourself, Cole, why on earth would you do this instead of doing something like Christmassy or something? And the true answer is because I'm lazy. So here's my project. The newseum is an interactive that has that the Washington Post has called a slow motion disaster, and Political Museum magazine said the newseum deserves to die. Would you like me to read a tiny excerpt from that article? You know that triumphant feeling that sweeps from your brain to your toes when one of your enemies stumbles and falls into his own excrement? Such delight overwhelmed me yesterday as the newseum, that gilded monument to journalistical vanity, just a half-mile from the U.S. Capitol, hoisted its flag of surrender in the form of a press release. The museum owners can no longer afford to subsidize the place, they say, and are exploring plans to sell all or part of the building. If the museum goes down, it will have deserved its death, truth be told. It never deserved its birth. Its owner, the Freedom Forum Foundation, spent $450 million building its Palace of Journalism in 2008, making the museum among the most expensive museums then under construction, featuring a facade constructed from 50 tons of Tennessee marble. The 7-level structure is sought to commemorate the new business by stuffing exhibits with 60,000 plus baubles and artifacts from the trade. The people who want the museum to be there say it's a stand in the face of Trump, as he says the media is the enemy of the people. A lot of people don't like the museum, but this woman said, my husband and I shared a salad from the salad bar and a yummy panini, so I'm pretty much sold. The museum is an interactive museum, and it has tons of little artifacts from the Watergate break-in in Russ's office, props and costumes from Anchorman, the legend of Ron Burgundy, hundreds of press passes. They also have other things such as a satellite truck, a Berlin Wall guard tower, a car belonging to a 9/11 hijacker, and the Unabomber shack, for example. It also costs $25 to go into there, so you have to be willing to pay a pretty penny to get in there. So, I had to do a report on it. Didn't have to be a positive report. So there's my report. It's an interactive museum, and it focuses on helping the promoting the First Amendment and the many rights of the First Amendment, such as freedom of press, freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of expression. Those. The people who are really mad about it, like Politico and Washington Post, say journalism is a living thing. Putting it in a museum like this is killing it. So there's a lot of controversy over this museum. If you have any questions, either comment if you're seeing this on YouTube with no idea why I'm doing this, or I'm in the class right there. The Political was written by Jack Sheffer, and the Washington Post article was written by Peggy McClone and Manuel Roig Francia. and these are relatively reputable sources. So, I mean, the Politico was being a bit of, seemed a bit unjournalistic whenever, stumbles and falls into a mess of his own excrement, but maybe they just hate it with a fury. And the people who do believe in it, well, they hate Trump. I'm not going to start any political talk, so... bye.